Hi, I'm David Olala, President and Chief Innovation Officer for SkyPoint Ventures. I'm on the road meeting with innovators and entrepreneurs to get a better understanding of what drives them to pursue an entrepreneurial lifestyle.
We're in the central UP in historic Marquette, Michigan. Once called the Queen City, it was a port for iron and steel. Innovation and entrepreneurship has not stopped since then. With the Smart Zone, Invent at NMU, and other supportive agencies, this is the place to bring your ideas to market. We're meeting Dr. Brian Kulbieda, chiropractor from Marquette, Michigan, who's working on a way to improve posture across the world.
Dr. Kulbieda?
Dave,
Hey.
nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. I want to learn more about posture plank.
I'd be happy to share it with you.
Let's go grab a drink.
That sounds great.
Awesome. Let's
All
go.
We're at the Landmark Inn, riding in a beautifully outfitted elevator with mahogany trim and gold inlays. 6 floors, whisking us to the top to one of the best views of this historic city.
So Brian, tell me the elevator pitch about posture plank.
As a chiropractor, I found that a lot of people need help improving their posture, and so I developed posture plank to help enhance that. I went to Invent at NMU, and they have helped me move it forward for the past 3 years.
Awesome. I'd like to learn more about it. Let's go find a drink.
Sounds great.
Perfect. Tell me about the posture plank and why you got started.
As a chiropractor, I see kids, adults, people across the board with constant posture problems, from leaning over computers, using tablets, using iPhones. I look out at the bus stop, I see a kid sitting, leaning over his phone, playing a game before the bus gets there. And there's actually a coined term called text neck about this problem. There's different ways that we can look at correcting that through exercise, devices, and seeing a physical therapist, chiropractor, all those things too. But in the meantime, we need something that we can use to enhance and continue to work on that posture when we're away from that professional advice or from using any other different type of device.
What was the straw that broke the camel's back that made you decide that you wanted to come up with a corrective device or a solution to this problem?
Actually, the same chair that I see the constant problem that I have evaluating patients on a daily basis. I had an elderly German woman sit down with her shoulders back, chin up, straight as an arrow, and the poor lady is dying of cancer. And I asked her, I was like, how on earth have you maintained such good posture over the years? And she told me when she was growing up in Germany, her father had her and her brothers and sister use a broomstick behind their backs 15 minutes a day. And I was thinking, broomstick could be kind of uncomfortable. That might not be a very good way to straighten somebody out. I can do something better than that.
Marquette's a small town in the center of the UP. What kind of a support is available here for you?
Invent at NMU was the very first place that I went to because I had this idea, and it was very close, where I came up with the idea of treating patients and seeing the German patient, the older female, with great posture. All that kind of culminated at the point where Invent at NMU was starting. And so I knocked on the door the very first day they were open.
I'm definitely a slouch, right? And just being around you makes me want to stand up taller.
Yeah.
But so if I was a patient or a candidate, why don't you show me how this posture plank
Absolutely.
would work, and let me give it a try and see if
Sure.
I can feel better.
Well, why don't you grab one and I'll
Okay.
walk you through the steps. The first position that I came up with was this one right here, like underneath the shoulder blades. It goes right into the thoracic part of the spine. It's called the thoracic spine. And this helps to open that thoracic spine up, your rib cage up, and as you sit and get comfortable with it, shoulders back, it forces your head to come straight up. So you are, almost overdoing good posture, but you definitely have to do a little bit of overage to settle somewhere in the middle.
And how long would I do this? So I feel like I'm standing straighter.
Very straight.
I feel like I'm getting air into my lungs.
Absolutely.
But I don't think I can get through a doorway right now.
It's meant to take a 10-minute break from your day job, your computer, to stand up. There's more things to discover with it. You know, even scratch that little itch behind your shoulder blade here.
Have you ever thought of maybe, you know, fully euperizing this and putting a cribbage board on the top of it?
No, I haven't. That's a great idea, Dave. See, look at this guy. Work on your posture and then play a game of cribbage.
Play a game of cribbage, right?
Absolutely.
Super interesting, Dr. Kulbieda. Thank you so much for spending time with us.
I appreciate it, Dave. It was a lot of fun telling you my story.
Enjoy your ride to the top.
Thank you, sir.